Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faroe Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
The give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Cook. He makes the connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Looking for a block, it's Brown. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Commodores offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Off the play fake. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for a block. It's Burden. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Cook. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Bringing it back, it's Burden. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Tackle is made after the 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. To the air, it's Pavia. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. A strike downfield. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the end zone. And that ball is picked off.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception. Stealing points now off the move.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job.
All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working that left side now.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the defense drags him down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to send the field goal unit out there to try to knock one in from the next time zone. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After the lack of production in the 1st half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the 2nd half.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Turns it on in midfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Pavia. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown Doors! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll run it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Cook. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit, they were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Brown. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Commodores line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Here's the handoff. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. 2nd and short now after that completion. Back to throw, it's Cook. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. To the air on 1st down. He's going for it all. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Missouri! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Grab near the marker. It's Stowers. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Gain of 17 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Stowers. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Coming after it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. That's the end of
4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Caught behind the line. It's Skinner. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Didn't have any better luck going back to him on second down. Now they're staring at 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They strike first in overtime.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 21, Missouri 14.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Touchdown, Tigers! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And right down the middle. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Trying to find his man on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Running to the left. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead. And touchdown, Tiger. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Dropping back, it's Cook. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Going up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stowers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores are in the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Wants to go up top. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
With the game still tied.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Snapped it in the shotgun. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Dropping back, it's Cook. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this that come down to the wire, you got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it for us.